Okay, third and fourth grade. I know that you're very familiar with our color wheel, but we're going to go over it one more time real quick. Red, yellow, and blue are our primary colors. And if you take red and yellow together, they make orange. Yellow and blue makes green, and red and blue make purple. Purple, orange, and green are our secondary colors. Now, when we talk about warm colors and cold colors or cool colors, I'm going to show you my little magic trick. 1, 2, 3, ta-da! Okay, warm colors, red, orange, and yellow. Cool colors, purple, blue, and green. Today, what we're going to work on is called a Talavera. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that okay. You're going to need a white piece of paper and a bowl so that you can trace a good sized circle. Not a little bowl. I don't want you tracing one this size. I want you tracing a big one, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Now, a Talavera is a picture of both a moon and a sun at the same time. And to me, it kind of reminds me a little bit about some of Picasso's self-portraits. He has some weird portraits out there. I'm going to post a video about Talaveras that you can look at as well. But for this project, what you're going to do is you're going to draw a circle. And then we need to draw a moon. Now, if you think of a moon, it's kind of a crescent a lot of the time. So I'm going to just pick a starting point right about there. I'm going to give my moon a nose. Probably a little bigger nose than I have. And then that's the bottom. And if you don't like how it turned out, all you need to do is erase, because what do I always say? If you draw lightly, you can always erase it if you don't like it. Like, for instance, I think my nose needs to look a little different. So I am going to erase that part of my nose. And then I'm going to just straighten it out a little bit. Okay, it's good for now. Now, the fun thing about this is it's going to kind of look like it's looking up at you, but then this one's also going to kind of look like it's looking over to the side, okay? And I'll show you what I mean. So you're going to want an eye over here. Remember, an eye is basically like the shape of a football. Maybe a little bit pointer on the ends, okay? And then you want to do your pupils. Now, if you want to do more of an anime style eyeball, you can do that. If you want to just do a very simple, you can see that one is kind of crooked. So I might straighten that out a little bit. Okay, so there's my two eyes. Now, my mouth. Well, actually, let's add our eyebrows first. I'm just going to do two little eyebrows, and I'm going to do them not just a line, so that way I can color them in, okay? And then I'm going to do my mouth. Now, here's the tricky part. This part is a little smaller than this side, right? So if I were to put a mouth towards the middle, I would kind of start it over there, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my sun a little happier, and my moon's gonna be a little, I don't know, not sad, but not super happy. So I'm going to draw the mouth, and then here's the line over here, but it's gonna go straight across, right? But now we have, if I were to cover this up like this, it's the moon, right? And if we were to look this way, it'd be partly the sun. Now, wherever your points are, you're going to draw a little line to the top and the bottom of the paper. Now, when we think about a sun, we think about rays in the sun, right? So we want to, and if you want to get a ruler so you can make your rays pretty straight, remember our rays, they are like wagon wheel spokes, and they go out from our sun. Be careful that you don't try and make your things, your little rays, and you don't keep turning your ruler, because then what will happen is you'll have this kind of this weird upward kind of deal where it doesn't look like the rays of a sun. We want the rays of a sun. If you think you're gonna start getting a little wacky over here, you can always start at the bottom too. And you just start turning your ruler every so often. So again, they look like the spokes of a wagon, and they don't have to be perfect. Some can be smaller, some can be thicker, okay? So here's my sun side. Now on my moon side, we're gonna do kind of like a dark night, almost wavy, oceany type thing. So from where this point is right here, I'm just gonna draw some wavy lines, like so, okay? There. Now for the fun part, the coloring. The sun is going to be warm tones. This side, the moon, is going to be cool tones. Okay? I only want to see warm colors over here, and I only want to see cool colors over here. If you want, you can take a black marker and outline through the middle if you want. I think I'm gonna not do that. But this can be done with marker or crayon. And I want you, in fact, if you have both, that'd be great, because I'm gonna show you. So if I start working on my moon side, I'm going to color these in, and of course, as always, do your best with your coloring and with trying to stay in the lines. I don't always stay in the lines, but if I mess up there, I can always erase it a little bit and no one will know the wiser. All right, so here is my moon. And I'm trying to hurry because I don't know when my video is going to shut off, but of course you can take your time. And then we're going to use other cool tones on this side. You can do a pattern, or if you don't like patterns and you like to be completely abstract about it, you can do that too. And what I was saying with, if you have both crayons and markers, what would be kind of cool is I am going to say that you can do some designs, right? So let's say I decide to do some dots over here, and of course I'm not finished, but I'm just trying to get you an idea, and then you can do what you want to do when you start your own. I could decide I want to do stripes over here and whatever pattern you kind of decide to do. And then what you can do is you can take your crayon and you can find a blue or a purple. Here's a purple. And then you can color it in, and it makes those designs look ever so much more bright. They kind of pop out at you, which is kind of cool. Now on our sun side, your sun does not have to be, this does not have to be yellow. I am going to be a rebel, and I'm just going to decide to turn this orange. But again, we're using our colors from the warm tones. So I can make my eye red if I want to. And I could give him or her, my little thing, a red eye and an orange eyebrow. And there's the mouth. Okay. And what we did on this side, you're going to do on this side. You're going to do some of your rays. Now, if you don't have crayons and you want to just use markers, you can do that as well. So my suggestion would then be, if you were to want to make a design, I would color with the lighter color. And then if you were to want to do some sort of design, do it with the darker color. You do not have to do a design in every ray. You can just do some solid if you want, but just it's a way to give you some ideas on what you can do. I think that's about it. I want you to use your imagination. Obviously, I didn't color mine through. If I were going to finish, I would definitely want to make sure that everything was colored in. I don't want to see, uh-oh, I have a broken crayon. It's okay, broken crayons still work, but whether you use crayon marker or a combination of both, I don't want to see any white on this paper. The only place that I will let there be white is in this space around the eyeball, okay? These are going to be due on Friday by the end of the day. And again, I'll put a video out about the, maybe the history of Talaveras. I got to find one that I like the best. But I wanted to give you these videos so you can get a start on your projects. So again, blues, purples, and greens are our cool colors. Red, oranges, and yellows are our warm colors. And because you guys are upper, lower grades, 3rd and 4th, if you decide to use pink, put it on the warm tone side. All right, have fun making this artwork. And if you have any questions, let me know. Have a great week. Bye.